Welcome to this video on how to identify high momentum stocks for BTST and swing trades. My name is Kapil Mittal, and in this video, we'll cover the basics of momentum trading and how you step by step can identify high momentum stocks using technical analysis and breakout indicator. So first of all, let's discuss what is momentum trading. Momentum trading is a popular strategy that focuses on buying stocks that have shown strong upward momentum in recent days. The idea is that if the stock has been moving up consistently, it will continue to do so in the near future. BTST stands for buy today, sell tomorrow. In this type of trading, we first buy a stock today and sell it in the next trading day. The idea behind BTST trading is to capture overnight price movements and profit from them. Now, the step 2 is to identify the time frame. So if you open the TradingView chart window, here on the top left, you can see the time frame option. So you have multiple time frames. For BTST, we would select 1 day. We need to look for technical indicators. There are multiple technical indicators on TradingView that can help you identify high momentum stocks, but the most reliable indicator that you already have is the Breakout by Kapil Mittal indicator, which I have already given access to you. And you can use this indicator along with the screener settings that I'm going to show you to identify breakout stocks. And I'll guide you to the settings for the breakout indicator. So if you click on the settings option, you see multiple variables that we need to change. For example, time frame should be set on chart, or if you are on a one day time frame, you can also set it on 1 day. Similar for resolution. If for some reason TradingView doesn't allow you to set the resolution on chart, you can set it on 1 day for both time frame and resolution. Offset should be 0, target should be 700, length should be 100, and source should be close. Make sure the gaps option is not checked. Okay. On styles, you can style it any way you like. I usually like it with a yellow line, a yellow thick line. So you can change the width of the breakout indicator line, and from here you can change the color. Also, here make sure that the graph is on the step line option. Once we have set these settings, now let's look for the step 4 of our process, which is to set up the TradingView stock screener. So on your TradingView screen, you will see on the bottom left, you have this option called stock screener. If you click on it, you will see multiple filters that are there with you. And you can change these filters to identify the perfect stock. So I have identified 4 filters for this. One is the change percent. You can also call it performance. One is relative volume. One is market capital, and one is volume into price. If you don't see these filters on your screen for some reason, you can go to filters option here on the top right. You can click on it and you can search for the relevant filter. For example, if I type relative volume here, I'll get this filter and you can select above 1.5. I'm going to go guide you through all these settings again. So for change percent, if you click here on this icon, settings icon, we have to make sure that it is above 3%. So we'll select above and 3 here. Okay. Similar for the volume and price, we're gonna change it to 15 million. So we want to make sure that the volume into price is greater than 50 million, and the reason for that is that we have highly liquid stocks. And we are not trading in penny stocks or the stocks that don't have much volume. Similar for market capital, we want to trade in good, healthy stocks, which are either medium cap or large cap. So that's why we want to make sure that the minimum market cap of these stocks is 10 billion rupees. And the relative volume, we make sure that it is above 1.5. Relative volume is basically how the volume of the stock today is compared to other days. For example, if I open EKC, it says that the volume, if you look at the volume chart, it says that the relative volume is 4.4. That means the volume today is 4 times higher than the average volume of last few days. And it is quite quite visible on the chart as well if you look at the volumes of the stock. So this helps us in identifying high momentum stocks. And our next process is to now analyze results that we have in the stock screeners here. So for example, today we have 30 stocks. And if I show you the time, it is right now 2 p.m. 43 minutes. That means it is close to the market closing. We usually take our trades at 3 p.m. daily, so all the BTST trades. So we'll start identifying the trades. It is the perfect time to do that. Also, we click on change percent and make sure it is from high to low. So if you click it on it once, it will first get from low to high. If you click it on it again, it will get from high to low. So you have the highest change percent on the top and the lowest at the bottom. Now we'll start screening from the top stock. If you see, this stock has crossed the breakout indicator very much perfectly. That means we can take this as a BTST trade. All right. And also, if you see, if I draw a trend line, it has broken from the trend line very well. Right? It has crossed the trend line and it has broken the resistance. So you see, breakout indicator is sort of helping us identify these technical patterns even without making them. If you see here, it was perfectly taking resistance from the trend line, and also so it didn't cross the breakout indicator here as well. So you can rely on breakout indicator pretty much to identify these patterns, and you don't even have to identify these patterns. It is doing it for you automatically. All right. For the indicators part, I'll like to repeat that don't look at these two other indicators right now. These are not any special indicators which I'm using right now. These are currently under development, and once they're ready, I'll share them with you again. But right now they're under development, so we won't use the other two indicators for now. Now that we have identified, for example, this stock, I'll walk you through the other stocks as well. So for example, if I click on Rosari, you'll see it has been under a good momentum for a few days and it has crossed the breakout indicator. It also makes for a good breakout trade. I'll find an example where the stock screener settings are matched, but it is not crossing a breakout indicator. For example, for this stock, you'll see that although the settings for the stock screener, the filters, conditions are met, but it does not cross our breakout indicator. So we'll ignore this trade, all right? It is not above our breakout indicator, so we'll ignore this trade. And we'll continue doing the similar thing for all the stocks. And usually we'll try to pick the stocks which are high on the list, all right? We'll try to see if we are able to complete the list of stocks. We usually take 5 stocks daily. So if we are able to get 5 stocks from the top part of the list, we'll ignore these stocks because they don't have that much momentum today, right? Now let us look at how we can identify the targets for these stocks, right? That is the most important part. So usually I'm going to make another video on the perfect method to set up targets and stop loss. But usually I'll just give you a quick overview of what you can do. Either you can take generic targets of 3 to 4% daily. So if I see the 4% is going to be around here. So right now EKC is trading at 106.75. You can take the target of 111. But there's a new way which I have identified to figure out targets. I'm gonna make another video on that where I'll guide you perfectly on how to set perfect targets and stop loss so that you capture the maximum movement a stock can offer. So for now, that would be a topic for another video on how we set up the targets and stop loss. But for this video, the main agenda was to figure out how we can analyze or find out the trades based on the TradingView stock screener that we have. And that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just comment down in the video below and I'll try to answer them in my best possible way. Thank you for joining.